Hi, this is Syed Hashimi with the ASP.NET team, and today I'm going to be showing you some updates that we've made to the Visual Studio web publishing experience. In this video, we'll be talking about Website Project. Visual Studio has two types of web projects that you can create. The first type is what's known as Web Application Project. You can create those using the File New Project dialog. And then we also have the Website Project. You can create that by File New Website. Okay, I've got a existing website open. If you downloaded Visual Studio 2012 when we released it, you might have noticed that we updated the publishing experience for Web Application, but we did not update the experience for Website Project. Unfortunately, we didn't have the time to actually support both for the initial release of Visual Studio, but today we've actually unified them. So if you download our latest support that we have, you actually get the same publishing experience for Website Project as you would for Web Application Project. And at this point, we actually will keep the publishing experience the same for both websites as well as Web Application Project. Whenever we implement a feature, it'll just light up for both. Okay, I've got my existing website project. Go ahead and run this locally just to make sure that everything works good. Okay, we can see that it works good. So now I'll publish this out to Windows Azure. Okay, I'll show you how can we publish this to a Azure website. Even though I'm going to be using Azure websites here, I want to let you guys know that there's nothing specific to Azure here. All the support is actually based on Web Deploy. So if your host supports Web Deploy, you'll get the same exact functionality. Okay, from the portal on Windows Azure, I'll go ahead and create a new website. And we'll call it Syed Site. Go ahead and say create that. This will take just a minute to create the site. Okay, now that the site has been created, I can go ahead and drill into it and then download my published profile from this link on the right. You can go ahead and save this into your downloads folder. And going back to Visual Studio, I'll right click on my website and select Publish Here. Here you can see we've got the same dialog which is used by Web Application Project. At this point I can go ahead and import the published settings file which we just downloaded. This will go ahead and import all the settings for me, and then I can actually just click Publish Here. Now it's publishing my project. When it's done, it will immediately launch the browser for that website. We can see it just took a few seconds to get published. My website is now up and running within Windows Azure websites. And let me show you a little bit about how this actually has been implemented. When I created the first published profile, a file was automatically created for me. It's a website.publishproj. I wouldn't modify this file because our publishing process will regenerate this file as needed. This file is actually key to allowing us to actually share the same underlying code for both Web Application Project as well as Website Project. This is all that I wanted to cover for this particular video, but I'll be recording additional videos in the future as well, so keep an eye out on this channel. And my name's Syed Hashimi. Thanks for listening.